up, guys? Beautiful weather we got today. Today we're going to be doing something simple, just restoration of this radio flyer wagon. Yeah, radio flyer. We're going to upgrade the paint. We're going to upgrade, you know, the wheels. The wheels are terrible wheels. You know, it shakes, it rattles a lot. It's annoying. It's squeaky, and it's pretty much run its course. These wagons go on Amazon for over $100. I managed to pick one up for like 20 bucks here today. So I'm gonna put about another 20 bucks into it, get it looking brand new, and should be good. So let's start with that. First thing we're gonna start with is the inside. It's a little bit rusted, so we're gonna hit that with the wire brush, clean that up a little bit, and move on from there. All right. Okay, so we just hit the whole entire opposite side with the wire brush. I'm not going to really hit this side too much with the wire brush. I am going to hit it in some spots like right around here and in here where the rust is starting to build up a little bit. And I'm also going to be painting this side as well. Obviously this side is going to be red, this is going to be black, and I also have to clean up a little bit. So I don't know if you can see this, but this is why it squeaks so much. There's a little gap right up in there. You can see that. So we're actually going to hit this a little bit with the wire brush, get some of that paint off so I can throw some weld in there to keep it, you know, permanently closed. There's no reason why I should ever have to take that off. We're also going to go ahead and remove these red caps and get these tires off. I got some nuts and bolts to put on the new tires with, and let's go ahead and get going with that. So these tires come with these little clips, look like this, right? They put the tire on, they put this clip on, and that keeps the tire from ever coming off. But these things are like a real pain to get off. I thought about pulling the grinder out just to kind of chop it off, but like getting the flathead under there to get some room for the needle nose, like they don't just slide off, you know? They're definitely, you know, on there pretty well. So far that's the biggest issue, is getting them off. Alright, all the tires are off. We're going to go ahead and put some weld in here after we wire brush it. And then obviously weld on those two over there. And yeah, move on from there. Okay, so we're going to take a second and move everything inside the shop. So we're going to go ahead and cut right about here off, and then put weld in around here as well on all four. Same thing around on this side. This side is going to get cut, and then we're going to be putting weld up in there, maybe even some up in that crack there. That's actually a pretty good idea. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to go ahead and weld the bolts on. Just got all those chopped off. Chop, 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 and chop. We are now going to go ahead and dab some weld. Hey, look, I'm bleeding. We're going to go ahead and dab some weld. Oh, there it is. Didn't even feel that, guys. That's crazy, isn't it? So we're going to go ahead and put some weld in there and over there. You know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so this is the setup that we are going with. We're going with these bolts, these washers, and these nuts. These nuts have nylon in them so we can tighten them enough, but not too much, so that the wheel still has, you know, play to spin. but not come off. Yes, I know that these nuts are a little bit longer. Bolts, I'm sorry. And I kind of wanted it that way. I want the tires a little bit further out than they were before. Before they were like right up in here. And I'd rather have them about an inch or two out further, just because it'll give it, you know, more, more space to withstand tipping over or anything like that. I'm not really expecting it to happen because it's just a wagon, but if you can go a little bit longer than it was before, because they were practically right underneath the wagon, so if you can go a little bit longer, why not go a little bit longer? So we're going to go ahead and throw these nuts on now, bolts, I'm sorry, and we're going to go washer, wheel, washer, and nut. So we just got that tacked on there. We're going to go ahead and eyeball it, get it, you know, somewhat straight with the shaft coming across here. And if you ask me, I'd say that's pretty much spot on. So we're going to go ahead and weld the whole thing on now. Okay, so we just went around and welded all these bolts on. Now we're going to go around and we're going to clean up all in here. You know, every rubber that we welded, we're going to go hit it with a wire brush, clean it up a little bit, flip it over, check the other side to see if we got a good weld on that side. Since it's on the opposite side, I can't really see it that well, so I can't really guarantee that it's good. So we're going to flip that, check it, and then we're going to go ahead and start focusing on the spacers and spacing out how far we want our tires to be. Okay, all of the spacers are now on, and they all look pretty good. We're going to go around the whole entire thing now, hit it with some paint. The inside, like I said, is going to be red, and then down here, as it is already, is going to stay black. This whole handle here coming up is going to stay black as well. Obviously, you can see where it's all, you know, starting to get chipped away. And it's probably going to end up looking like this in a couple weeks or whatever, but, you know, at least I could say it's, you know, pretty. In case you were not aware, these are the tires that we're going to be putting on there. I'm taking them off the Fire and Ice build for two reasons. One, because they're perfect for the wagon and I have them. And two, they're not good tires for this build. This build is going to get bigger tires up front, obviously bigger tires in the back. So we're going to go ahead and be using these for the wagon. They're perfect size and they're exactly what we need. Sweet. That practically looks brand new if you ask me. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring the pieces of wood that were on the side, we're going to bring them out, we're going to lay them down, and we're going to spray just the outsides of that wood with polyurethane and seal them up a little bit, give them a slight shine, and that's about that. I was going to use some of this stuff, but this is a budget build. It's supposed to be getting done in one day. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit it with the polyurethane, and you know, it should look a lot better than it does now. Okay, so we just hit the wood with the polyurethane. It actually looks a lot nicer than it did before. So I don't know if you can tell in the video, but with my eyes, it does look a lot nicer. We are going to go ahead now with the wagon, go around the bottom pretty much and spray paint whatever was black, like the handle here, and then some things underneath need to be hit with black. So we're going to go ahead and do that now, and then hopefully get the tires on, get the wood back on, and it should be looking good as new. That is what I'm talking about. I can't even tell if you can see it because the sun is so bright that it just reflects off of my phone. But man, this thing looks brand new. Excuse the music. All right, we got the wagon jacked up over there on top of that milk crate. We are over here. Zoom out. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and rip these tires off. Like that. Boom. Uh-huh. And you. Thank you. Just like I said before, washer, tire, and washer, and then nut. I'm gonna do all four and be right back. Man, look at that thing. It looks like somebody put a lift kit on there. That looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. That looks awesome. So let's go ahead and get that wood on there, and then she will be completo. That's Spanish for complete. Probably not. Okay, so basically this nut right here was like super loose. I went ahead and removed the cotter pin from it. When I removed it, I kind of destroyed it too, which is fine because I have plenty of them all over the place. But it was super loose, so I went ahead and tightened it as much as I could. The purpose of it is that the wagon can turn and also be tight. If it's too tight, it won't be able to turn. If it's too loose, it's going to wobble around a lot, and that's what it was doing before. So we're going to go ahead and tighten it up and then smack that cotter pin through there, and she will literally be 100% after that. Man, oh man, she is finally done. It didn't even take that long, guys. It maybe took 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't even think it was 3 hours. It really wasn't that bad. You guys got to know something. All of you are complaining that, oh, we don't have money right now, or, oh, you know, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that, I got to pay for this, I got to pay for that, I have no money. Guys, this wagon cost me $20 in the condition that it was in, and I literally put in, like $25. Okay, you can get cheaper paint than the paint that I used. The paint that I used was like $5 a can. I didn't even use all of it, so all in all, that's like $5 in paint, and then $5 per tire, and that's pretty much it. I had some of the steel laying around. There's some washers you can get at Home Depot, but washers are cheap. Guys, you can do this. Buy it for $20. You can put it up to sell. I could sell this wagon for probably $100 in the condition that it's in. That's like $70 profit right there. That is $70 profit if I were to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep this thing. I have plans with this thing. I have 2 kids. I have a toddler and I have a 5-year-old, and I'm sure they would both love this thing. Not only that, but it would be perfect for lugging around equipment for when we go camping or when we go fishing. I'm actually planning on going fishing tonight on the beach in Atlantic City, and this is going to be perfect for that. If we catch some fish, you know, great, we could throw it in the wagon and tow it back. It's going to be carrying the cooler, it's going to be carrying the camping chairs. Maybe I could put some pole holders, you know, on the back for the rods. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely keeping this thing. It turned out great. This was a great project. It was a fun project, and it didn't even take that long. I'm really happy with the way it looks. Guys, I really appreciate all that you do. Please like, please subscribe. I got some stuff to clean up back there, and the storage unit is not much prettier. So like I said, please like, please subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.